Levy fam, this is Non-Void here, and I am coming at you with an update. On my string theory. I can see the string theory levy flow. We are going to start off today in the basic cat's cradle I showed you in the last video. If you don't remember, to get into the cat's cradle, you stick your lovely hand here in between the two strings, grab it and pull it through to create a slip knot. You then thread those strings on either side through your thumb and pinky finger, and then take your middle finger up through the middle of that string. And so, if you want to expand more on this, you would go into another string trick. A really simple one would be cup and saucer, and you would do that by taking your two thumbs here and pushing them up and under this little X here. Then you take your thumbs and send them through this top little loop here that you had created. And at this point, you would let go of your pinkies, and you would normally have a cup and saucer. Unfortunately, because this is a leviwand string and not a regular string, you don't get a cup and saucer because the weight of the wand is actually dragging down that string in the middle there. And instead, you get these really awesome cat whiskers, which can be a lot of fun, spinning around, pretending you're a cat, but is not really what we're going for today. So the way you fix this weight distribution problem is you actually see this string here where all the weight is, where your slip knot, and you can tell this is the one because this is where your slip knot is located. So I'm going to take this knot here and we're going to tuck it behind our thumb, and that gets you back into the cup and saucer. That's basically how you're going to be getting into a lot of cat's cradle tricks without having to worry as much about the weight distribution. Is just making sure you tuck that little bit of the slip knot just behind your thumb or close to one of your fingers, so that way it takes the weight off your string a little bit and allows it to properly do the trick that you're trying to create. Another fun one you can do be the star. Similar start. Similar start here. And then you take your pinkies. Once you get to the cup and saucer, widen out that bottom part. And you see this X in the middle here, you're going to tuck your thumbs under it again, pull it under that loop again. You're going to end up looking kind of like this. You then drop one pinky and rotate your hand, and you got yourself a nice little star. And the weight here is on the bottom, which means your wand will be able to spin out around you freely while you have the star shape going on. The next translation of the cat's cradle that I'm going to be showing you is going to be contact string cat's cradle translations. And so the best way to start this out is by actually getting a regular string, and we'll go into, say, our star pattern here that I showed you earlier, and we're going to kind of break it down and analyze it. So to hold this star pattern in place, what I realized was you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anchor points holding this star together. And if you drop one, well, then you no longer have a star. And so the trick to translating this cat's cradle trick into a leviwand contact string trick is to find 5 points on your body. For a star, it's pretty easy since our bodies are kind of naturally star-shaped. we have our neck, we have our arms, and then we have our two legs down here. We're going to have a triangle of string. We're going to grab the ends of it with your hand. Put it up around your neck. You are going to take this foot. You are going to put it under this string and send it this way. You're going to take this foot, put it under this string, send it this way. Then, you'll have to forgive me, my string's a little extra long today. Take this hand over this way, pull the string up. Take this hand over this way, pull the opposite string up again. Then, it's just a matter of wrapping it around your hands until you get a perfect star shape. Will you get your star shape? I did that again by focusing on my anchor points. It takes 5 fingers to anchor cat's cradle star on a regular string. It takes 5 parts of your body to do a star on, well, what happens if, say, you have more than 5 points, 5 anchor points, such as the cat's cradle. The cat's cradle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 anchor points. And you have to have an even number of anchor points on each side of the cat's cradle. Well, your body doesn't naturally have 6. To make up for that is by actually doing the opposite of what we did earlier when we were working on dynamic cat's cradle string tricks. Instead of trying to mitigate the weight of your wand, you're actually going to use it, in this case, to your advantage. Using 6 points instead of 5, and cheating a little bit on that 6 point using the weight of the wand. We're going to start out again with a triangle of string in front of us. This time we're going to start with our feet. We are going to wrap this string around this foot, and then we're going to do the opposite on this side. Wrap the string, same side string on same side foot. Then we are going to pull the leviwand towards us by grabbing with both arms. Each arm gets same side string. And I'm going to put this up on my shoulders for a minute because it is going to get a lot tighter, you'll see. And then I'm going to create the final anchor I need by grabbing this bottom string that was between my 2 legs, pulling it up over my neck, and then take the string that I had rested on my shoulders and pointing it outward and letting the weight drag it down, and that essentially is going to create my cat's cradle. And I will try to walk closer.